I will go over the precise dates in this video. Checks are going out, money will be distributed, and important announcements will be made in the month of May that will impact everyone, including low-income and, of course, fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, and survivors of spousal SS. The video's main topics are VA and RRB, so let's go in and go over every detail, okay? May is here, which means that a lot of new things are happening and a lot of changes are coming. I do want to highlight the specific dates because, as I just mentioned, checks will be sent to millions and millions of people, and there will be important announcements this month. Additionally, as the month progresses, there will undoubtedly be much more happening than what we currently know. Important dates are approaching that impact your monthly benefits, especially if you receive fixed income or are low income. July, August, September, and November will bring significant changes. I'm here to advocate for you, provide updates, and break down complex information into short videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and let's stay informed together. It's a challenging time, but I'm committed to supporting you every step of the way, so I want to start with today. And I want to walk through all the dates that I've pointed out throughout this month. When can you pay attention to what's going on here? Okay, so I'm not going to talk about all that many. There's just a handful of different dates here that I want to bring to your attention right away. Starting with today, a couple. Different things are going on. All right, so here's the thing. If you, as an SSI beneficiary, did not receive your payment today, you might want to investigate this further or simply wait a little while longer. However, you should have received your payment bright and early this morning. It should be pending wherever you usually receive your payments. That is, your direct express card bank account, savings account, checking account, or whatever, and you should have received it by now. Additionally, today is the day that the Federal Reserve will make the crucial announcement. The Federal Reserve meets once every 6 weeks. They have something called a FOMC meeting, which is a free open market committee meeting. And they meet, like I said, every 6 weeks. And they discuss the details of the economy and all kinds of different things. And they determine their perspective and their outlook on their interest rate policy. So we will be learning exactly what they're doing with interest rates. And again, remember that they've been very high here for the last couple years. And this has been very rough for a lot of us who are paying on any money that we're borrowing right now, like credit cards. It's not a fun time, okay? So, a lot is happening, and we'll be getting that announcement today. Now, let's fast forward to Friday. A few things happen on this day as well. First, for those of you who started receiving Social Security benefits before May 1997, these payments are usually made on the 3rd of the month. For those of you who receive concurrent claims, meaning you receive both SSI and some other type of Social Security benefit at the same time, these payments are usually made on the 3rd of the month as well. This does not apply to everyone, but some people do receive their payments on the 3rd of the month, unless it's a holiday or weekend. Finally, let's move forward to Friday. Next is the non-farm payroll number, otherwise known as the job report. If you've been watching the video on the channel for now, you've heard me talk about this many times before. In my honest opinion, this is one of the most important economic data points that we get once per month, and Friday just so happens to be the day it always happens on the first Friday of the month at 8:30 a.m. East Coast time, and that's coming, very soon here, so that'll be giving us a glimpse into how many jobs were created or lost in the month of April, and it's going to give us a glimpse into that. So remember, that's the number one factor that I look at to determine you. No stimulus, anything like that going out. You want to continue watch that metric very closely because it gives us a glimpse into the health of the economy. So that's Friday now. Next, let's fast forward out to the next Wednesday, which is the 8th of May. Okay, now here's the cool thing because the 1st of the month today lands on a Wednesday. I've talked about this before, but my favorite setup is when the 1st of the month falls on a Wednesday because we get paid earlier. I know some of you may not want to get paid early or may not be like me, but I like to get paid early. It's always nice to get paid a little early versus getting paid late. This is the difference. The cool thing about that is that the month and the calendar are adjusted forward. In other words, people are going to be getting checks significantly earlier in the month of May. If the first of the month would have landed on Thursday, we'd be getting paid 6 full days later. I'm not sure about you, but I want to get paid 6 full days earlier versus 6 full days later. That's just my opinion. Maybe you like to get paid later. I'm not really sure, but can't speak for everybody. I like to get paid earlier. But anyway, the second Wednesday of the month, which is May 8th, the already okay. This is the date those of you that have a birthday laying between the 1st and the 10th of the month, they'll be getting your Social Security check. So again, birthday just between the 1st and then the 10th, you get paid on the second Wednesday. And it's already May 8th. Seriously, that's the second Wednesday already. So that's awesome right now. Let's fast forward out to the third Wednesday of the month, which is the following Wednesday, the 15th now. This is for those of you that have a birthday laying between the 11th and the 20th of the month. This is when you typically get paid the third Wednesday, and it happens to be the 15th, the not bad, right? Yes, precisely. So this is when your payment will be made. The 22nd of May, which is the fourth Wednesday of the month. And once more, this is for the final group of persons who receive Social Security benefits who, have birthdays landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month. This is when your payments will be arriving. Is the fourth Wednesday of the month. And again, already on May 22. That's nuts. That is very early. That's awesome right now. Here's the thing. There's actually 5 Wednesdays in May. There's even a 29th that what's going on that day, nothing. Okay? Well, money isn't going out or anything like that. Okay, who knows, maybe something will happen that day. Maybe some kind of big announcement will come out. I'm not really sure, but remember this much as well. I've said this a bunch of times before in other videos, but the closer and closer we get to November. Now here's the thing. Despite the months ahead, there's a significant lead time before November. To meet the deadline, ideas need to be floated and introduced now to allow time for implementation. It takes time to roll out new initiatives and announce changes. By the way, I forgot to mention an important announcement. On May 15th, 2 weeks from now, we'll receive the crucial CPI Consumer Price Index report, which reveals April's inflation data. This will show whether inflation is rising or falling, providing valuable insights. It's likely going to rise, despite predictions otherwise. The cycle repeats every month with claims of a decline countered by evidence of growth. While patterns suggest an increase, there's always room for surprises. Stay tuned for updates as the month unfolds. Don't forget to subscribe and share for more insightful content.